welcome back to the show. We're going to do another scene now because that's kind of what we do here. To those of you who've been watching for a little while now, you'll go, what do they do here? Oh yes, they do scenes. They do well-written scenes and they act them cleverly. I think they act them well. Yeah? Trying to be nice.
Thanks.
Thanks, yeah.
And so that's what we're going to do now. This one is from another of my ideas for a long-running series that I really feel, could last for years and years. It starts in the early 70s, but I think there's scope to maybe have, 15 to 20 seasons of this thing, because the time period being covered is so fascinating, and the fashion's changing and everything. And if we got in young enough cast members, they'd still look okay by the end of it. So, Dirty Rascal Magazine is what we're doing, and we are doing a big scene here. So I'll read it out, because I don't want to do that thing where I explain it and then have to read exactly what I've just said. Chauncey's got a gun. In this cliffhanger of a third season finale, Chauncey is in the throes of divorce from Marina. His alcoholism growing in waves. However, he has discovered a secret clause in Uncle Eddie's will that should have given him Marina's share in Dirty Rascal Magazine, not her. At breaking point, he storms into a board meeting. At that board meeting, the twins and their cousin Bryce discuss selling Dirty Rascal to Marcus Lord Baron, a publishing magnate who is on his way to finalise the deal. In all likelihood, multiple endings will need to be shot. Yes, so this is the season 3 cliffhanger, and what you have, we'll go through the scene and people will understand. But what you have is like, who did Chauncey shoot? If he even shot the gun. Who's dead? Are they dead?
Yeah.
Are they dying? Who got shot? Now, I think all of us are too young, even me.
I know what you're about to say, I think. Is it Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who shot JR? Okay, that was a big story in 1980, where J.R. Ewing got shot in the season finale, and then for the next 5 or 6 months, who did it? Who shot JR? And they printed T-shirts and all kinds of things like that. So they couldn't have an internet campaign like they would do now. Like they wouldn't, there'd be no trending or anything.
Wouldn't be a meme.
Like hashtag.
Exact hashtag Who shot JR? But if there was something of comparable scale now, you can bet there'd be one. Okay. So this is going to shoot multiple endings, but that's really a problem for production. Right now, we're going up to the point where they would need to shoot multiple endings. And what they would probably do, if we're honest, is they would, back in the day, if they were making it back in the day, we might be more professional. But back in the day, when they shot multiple endings for things, they waited until the start of shooting for the next season. They didn't shoot them at the end of that season shooting, because, and people would have like different hairstyles, like marginal. Like, but they were 6 months older, and like the way their hair was slightly different, and you could always tell. It's like when they swapped the girl in Back to the Future's part 1 and 2. Yeah. They changed her, and then they reshot the end of Back to the Future 1, like the last scene, and spliced it into the start of Back to the Future 2, and we were like, oh, it's the same girl, We were like, we had to forget that it wasn't her, It's like, it's the same girl. Because the thing with Back to the Future, I don't want to labour the point, but Back to the Future was set in 1985. One of the weaknesses is it comes out in 1985, but then they're like, we want a sequel. Well, is it ready? No. Oh dear. Well, it won't be 1985 when it comes out, will it? Because we haven't made it yet. Oh no, I didn't think of that. Right, so the present now is actually going to be the past. Oh, didn't think of it. Didn't think of it. So Back to the Future 2 comes out in 1989. They were not in a rush, right? And they've got a different girl, and everybody looks a bit older.
Yeah.
Because it's
Messed
4
up.
years.
Yeah.
Everybody ages a bit in 4 years, children especially. If you've got like a
It's huge.
you've got like a 4-year-old child and an 8-year-old child, and
It's
you put
quite
them next to
different.
each other, same kid.
Yeah, it's
You
gonna- it's
couldn't
gonna
put
be
them next to
different,
each other
isn't
with
it? Yeah.
pictures of them.
Yeah, that'd be tricky.
You're like, that's completely different. I could see a resemblance, but
Yeah.
like maybe like 35 to 39, you know, it wouldn't be huge, but you need to think these things through.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of parts here and there aren't enough of us.
Multi-role.
What we need to do is make it so that we aren't talking to ourselves at any point.
Right, yeah.
So we can't have
Absolutely.
some of us will need 2 parts, and we
Mhm.
can't have us talking to ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
So that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
wild.
So I think Mikosz, you should
Yeah.
you should just be Chauncey. Just concentrate on that
Just on Chauncey. Excellent.
because he's really in the whole thing, and I think
Okay.
you know it would be nuts if he started being other people. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got his problems, but he's not doing that yet. I think it makes sense for me to be Lord Baron, but that's at the end.
Hmm.
I think I'm trying to think of doing this safely. I think I'll be Dan as well. So I'll be Dan and Lord Baron because they never talk to one another.
Hmm.
You can't be. So one of you can be Marina and one of you can be Martha, but one of you can't be both. So who wants to be Marina and who wants to be Martha?
I don't mind. Whatever you think's best.
I quite like Marina.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's positive. Yours was more of a neutral. So
Yep.
you're going to be Martha,
Happy with that?
and I don't think that Martha ever talks to Bryce.
Brilliant.
Have I covered them all? I think so. I think so. Martha and Bryce, Marina, Chauncey, Dan, and Marcus Lord Baron.
And we're all American apart from Chauncey, is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't say that, but that's
Right.
what's happening. So yeah, Chauncey's English, but we're all
And
American.
We're all American.
otherwise.
Okay.
You're Martha.
Yeah, Martha.
Marina
Okay.
and Bryce.
Bryce.
And the others.
I'm Dan and Marcus
Awesome.
Lord
Yeah.
Baron. Marina. So you've only got one
Marina.
to concentrate on.
Is this just a general American?
No,
or-
she- Who's Bryce?
I'm Bryce.
Yes, you're just Marina.
Marina, yeah.
Californian.
Californian, okay.
But not, you know, if
But
it's,
not-
if it's
yeah.
general, she's not like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not like Valley Girl or anything.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. She's
Okay.
she's
Not like
probably
VOC.
she's 40,
Okay.
so she's not like ditzy or anything.
Yeah.
She runs a major company. But should she? And that's the
Well,
question.
Mm.
It's 1973. Nixon's in trouble. Yeah. It's turmoil
Mhm.
on the streets, flared trousers, garish colours.
Acid everywhere.
Don't be careful.
Shocking.
Chauncey storms into the anteroom where he is accosted by Martha, Marina's long-suffering secretary.
Mr. Fortescue. Mr. Fortescue! You can't go in there! Board members only.
It'll take more than Marina's lackey to stop me this time.
Chauncey charges past Martha and bursts into the boardroom.
I'm sorry, miss. I tried to stop him.
It's all right, Martha. I'll handle it. What on earth are you doing here, Chauncey?
Who, me? Little old me? Why, I'm taking my rightful place on this board.
If this is another one of your drunken delusions.
No, it's all here in black and white.
Chauncey tosses a document at Marina. She begins to study it. Chauncey, we're expecting someone important any minute. Can't this wait?
This can't be real.
Oh, it's real. Yes. Your dear Uncle Eddie never wanted a woman on the board if he could help it. Your shares were meant to pass to your spouse, not you.
What?
You're kidding.
It's no joke. No, Marina's shares belong to me. They should always have.
But we're getting divorced. You'll have no claim.
And why is that? Your obsession with this blasted magazine destroyed our marriage. If I had been in control, you'd never have left me, would you?
This is all academic. We're signing the paperwork to sell Dirty Rascal in a few minutes when Marcus Lord Baron gets here.
Lord Baron? You're selling to my father's arch enemy? Never! Bryce?
It's over, Chauncey. I approve the deal. It's a lot of money.
Money I'll never see. You've all stitched me up, haven't you? You had that clause to keep me out. Blood is thicker than water, eh? Well, there will be blood. That's for sure.
Chauncey pulls a gun. Everyone freezes.
What are you doing?
Now, Chauncey, calm down.
I didn't know anything about this clause, I swear. Just don't do anything you'll regret.
Silence, Harridan. You've all conspired against me from day one. And now you expect me to stand by while you get fat off that old crook, Lord Baron?
Give me the gun, Chauncey.
Get back!
In the anteroom, Martha is concerned by all the shouting when she is interrupted by Marcus Lord Baron, who has arrived. I'm here to finalize the deal. Show me in, please.
Oh, Mr. Lord Baron, I don't think it's safe.
Safe? Why? What is going on in there?
Chauncety Fortescue, there's something wrong.
There's always something wrong with the Fortescues. Out of my way. I'm signing this deal, and no one can stop me. Marcus Lord Baron pushes past Martha, who chases after him. The gunshot is heard. Credits roll.
Dramatic.
Intense.
Very dramatic.
And I think what we'll do is when the credits are rolling, like we won't play the theme music.
Right,
So it's just
yeah.
on
it's
silence.
silent, yeah.
Yeah,
That's very
brilliant.
powerful.
Somebody died. Who died? And then we'd shoot everybody getting shot.
Right.
Yeah.
We'd do, like he turns a gun on himself, shoots Martha,
Just,
which would be
she's just annoying.
kind of tragic, really. Just he's not like he's English, so he's not as good as with a gun as an American would be.
Is he
So
drunk?
he's just like, he's a bit drunk as well.
bit drunk,
So he
he's
might
kind
have
of
just
acting
shot the
out.
wrong person. Yeah,
And they burst in through the door. It freaks him out. So he's like,
kind of half
like that
spinning
gets
around.
her. That would
Yeah.
be tragic because she
Yeah.
really doesn't deserve it.
She doesn't know.
yeah. No.
She's just very unlucky. You could shoot Marcus Lord Baron,
Makes sense.
who he hates,
The
Yeah.
arch
But-
enemy of his father.
is a bit of an interim character, just sort of not really.
His death doesn't.
Yeah, we're not as invested in him as a
Yeah.
character.
No,
Yeah.
Does someone definitely have to die? Could he shoot a sofa?
he could miss.
He could miss.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of an anticlimax.
It would.
Yeah.
But everyone would come back for that first episode no matter what.
That's true.
If we were playing it safe, rather than have him miss and shoot a sofa, he shoots somebody, but they don't die.
In the leg.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
shoot.
well
You
done.
get a
we think
hospital
they're going
scene
to
with a
die.
bit of flatlining,
Yeah, but then,
Okay.
and then they pull
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Clear.
but they don't die. They come through.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Mm. So there's so much you could do.
I always feel like that's a letdown. They don't die.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cop out. I think.
No, I mean I don't disagree, but it's an option.
Mm.
You know, it's there. We wouldn't need to worry about that in the filming anyway. I mean, it's more of something for later. But when we're filming, we're just like everybody gets shot.
Yeah.
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 We'll probably do one where he misses just in case, you know, because we're all in the room. We might as well do it.
Yeah.
Might as well shoot it.
He felt like he wanted to shoot Marina the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's kind of
I think that's what people would feel.
yeah.
What if someone else brought out a gun and they're the one that fired
That
it?
could that
And they
could be,
shot.
yeah.
Mm.
Chauncey.
Mm.
Oh no.
Yeah, like
Tragic.
like Dan's got a gun, or like
Yeah.
the security guy.
Yeah, someone's got a gun. Someone who's better equipped.
We never see because we don't see it fired.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone's got a gun. Everyone's like that.
Mexican
Turns
standoff.
into a Clint Eastwood.
We only heard one though.
We did only hear one.
It
Yeah.
was like, pa, 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 pa.
Fastest finger first.
So you're proving my point, which is people would just be like, what happened, what happened, what happened?
Yeah.
I can't wait until the next one, I can't wait until the next one.
It's well written.
You'd be getting calls all the time saying, please tell us, you'll have to wait.
We could make t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who did Chauncey shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
So
the
it's-
hashtag out.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Yeah, now's
who
the
did-
time.
Did what's it called? Where you like vote?
Dead
Poll?
Rascal.
Like a poll.
Hashtag
Poll, yeah.
Dead Rascal.
Oh, instead of that's clever.
Mm. See?
Because it begins with the same letter,
Yeah.
but it's a different.
Yes.
Who's the dead
Word.
rascal? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, it's debate about who the rascal is. I wondered, I was just thinking about stuff I've got lying around. Would you like a gun?
Love a gun.
Oh,
Absolutely.
got it lying around.
How big are we talking?
Well, you'll see.
AK-47.
Why do you have a gun lying around?
Ah, lovely.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Is that a
Nice.
I don't
Playboy
know if that's
bunny
what I was
count?
expecting.
So this is from something shot a while ago.
Nice.
We've washed it, so it's okay.
Oh.
And
Oh, God.
yeah, so I mean, just something you could maybe conceal, and just pull at the moment. Oh no, he's got a gun. Yeah.
Yeah, I can show it. Just
maybe not on the skin? Just
So
yeah.
I was quite. I thought we weren't too far off. Yeah, another compliment.
thank you.
Thanks.
Right,
Very
so we weren't too
generous
far
today.
off. Probably a touch more drunk.
Yep. So he's drunk when he comes in.
Once the gun's pulled, a bit more scared
Okay. Right.
because you're like, oh no, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bryce
Yeah.
is really sleazy,
Okay.
so he doesn't have a lot to say, but really kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
remember that.
Okay.
Remember that.
Cool.
Even when his life's in danger, it's like
Easy breezy.
still a bit sleazy.
Okay.
It's a bit fearful sleaze.
Cool.
I think that's a
Fearful sleaze.
thing.
That's. Have you heard of that?
Fearful sleaze? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Do that.
Got
So-
it. Clear as day.
Right. Yeah.
Chauncey storms into the anteroom, where he is accosted by Martha, Marina's long-suffering secretary.
Mr. Fortescue, Mr. Fortescue, you can't go in there. Board members only.
It'll take more than Marina's lackey to stop me this time.
Chauncey charges past Marina and bursts into the boardroom.
I'm sorry, miss. I tried to stop him.
It's all right, Martha. I'll handle it. What on earth are you doing here,
Who?
Chauncey?
Me? Little old me, why I'm taking my rightful place on this board.
Is this another one of your drunken delusions?
No. It's all here in black and white.
Chauncey tosses a document at Marina. She begins to study it. Chauncey, we're expecting someone important any minute. Can't this wait?
This can't be real.
Oh, it's real. Your dear Uncle Eddie never wanted a woman on the board if he could help it. Your shares were meant to pass to your spouse, not you.
What?
You're kidding.
It's no joke. No. Marina's shares belong to me. Should always have.
But we're getting divorced. You'll have no claim.
And why is that? Huh? Your obsession with this blasted magazine destroyed our marriage. If I'd been in control, you'd never have left me, would you?
This is all academic. We're signing the paperwork to sell Dirty Rascal in a few minutes when Marcus Lord Baron gets here.
Lord Baron, you're selling to my father's arch enemy? Never.
It's
Bryce.
it's over, Chauncey. I approve the deal. It's a lot of money.
Money I'll never see. You've all stitched me up, haven't you? Huh? You hid the clause to keep me out. Blood is thicker than water, eh? Well, there will be blood, that's for sure.
Chauncey pulls a gun. Everyone freezes.
What are you doing?
Now, Chauncey, calm down.
I didn't know anything about this clause, I swear. Just don't do anything you'll regret.
Silence, Harridan! You've all conspired against me from day one, and now you expect me to stand by while you get fat with that old crook, Lord Baron?
Give me the gun, Chauncey.
Get back!
In the anteroom, Martha is concerned by all the shouting when she is interrupted by Mikosz Lord Baron, who has arrived. I'm here to finalize the deal. Show me in, please.
Oh, Mr. Lord Baron, I don't think it's safe.
Safe? Why? What is going on in there?
Chauncety Fortescue, there's something wrong.
There's always something wrong with the Fortescues. Out of my way. I'm signing this deal, and no one can stop me. Mikosz Lord Baron pushes past Martha, who chases after him. A gunshot is heard. Credits roll. Yeah.
It's just on the black background then, the credits.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Or like the empty secretarial area.
Yeah, like the doors
Or
could
door-
be open
yeah,
to
that's
the
good.
walls, something like that.
Or if
Sort
like
of
there's a glass
a
panel
jar.
and you just see blood splatter it. Although that might give it away that he has actually shot someone.
Someone is, yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah.
popular at that
Injured.
time to have frosted windows
Yeah.
in offices.
Uh-huh.
So you could maybe have like kind of translucent shadows and
Commotion.
Yeah, sort of general.
yeah. So you like, and then people would be really kind of over-analysing that shot. So they'd be
Yeah,
like,
you're like, oh, there's a
"Oh,
shadow
whose
there.
body
What-
is that?
What does that mean?
Does that mean they were there?
Mm.
Can I see the gun there? Is
Mm.
there a flash?
So many questions.
Mm. So I think, you know, what I was saying about how exciting it would be for people, because you don't really get that kind of shared experience. I mean, people will kind of say, "Oh, have you seen this thing? And have you seen that thing?" And there's so many things that you can see now that you're kind of just kind of cutting the audience down, and they're not all seeing it at the same time. They're like, "Have you seen that? Oh no, I'll watch it tonight." You know, this has to be appointment to view, really. When's it on? Oh, it's on tonight at 6:30.
Mm.
Right, I'll do that. It's like the old days.
Bring
isn't it?
that back.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for, you know, I need to see it as soon as it's on. You know, people leave work early. Right, we've got to see what happens, and that's probably like episode 1 of season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But people be so hooked at this point, they'd be like, because the promo that you'd be doing would be like, we think Chauncey's losing it. We think he's lost his mind and he's going to do something crazy. And like the kind of trailer for the series finale might be him drawing the gun. Is that like at the end? And people go, oh, hang on, you know, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
National phenomenon.
In his slightly drunk way. Yeah, they'll say he's unhinged.
Yeah.
He's unhinged. Everybody's in danger. So I think it harks back to probably the golden age of television, and people would need to see it. They need to take part in it. You know, you would need to know what happened. You would need to witness it.
Mhm.
I think you would be a witness. You'd be a witness to a crime as a viewer.
Mm.
You would feel so invested in the show. By the 3rd season, you'd be calling your mother, going, "Did you see that?" So I did.
Mm.
Crying.
Yeah. Who's dead?
Mm.
Who is dead? And that's so. Just, I think it's really sort of gaining traction now as an idea. I think powerful plots, powerful characters. You know, a lot of the things that I see, terrible things that go on, whereby people don't really care about scripts. They don't care about plots or characters. They just go, "Oh, we need to make another one of those things." Start shooting it, and you're like, "Oh, well, what happens? What happens? Oh, just get on with it. Just get those. Just do it. Just start filming it. Do it like that." That's how it is now. And I think it's important to absolutely nail down a plot and absolutely understand the characters and make them appealing. It's the cheapest part of the process, and it's the bit that gets ignored. Okay? So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, tell anybody you know about this series, because it could be really special. All right. Bye.